Hello, everybody. Hope we're all doing well. Oh boy. Yeah, I can already see it. My bitrate is going all over the place. Like, holy crap. Yeah, don't worry. I see that as well. We have people over and everyone's in and out of the house, so I think that's it. They're all just constantly connecting and disconnecting from the Wi-Fi, so it's just gonna be everywhere. Everywhere, anywhere, all at once kind of thing. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully it stays semi-stable enough for me to do this. Hopefully. Okay. So, today we're just going to continue on with the Zeta Gundam, the high-grade Zeta. See how far we can get with it today. Hopefully we can finish it. I'm in a little bit better of a mood than I was last time, so I should be able to go the full time and actually really, truly focus on this. Hopefully. Okay. Put the filter back onto my mic, just because, people be loud. It's the... Oh, it is going. Oh, I just had my headphone volume so low I couldn't hear jack shit. So wondering why, I was like, why the why can't I hear the music? It's like, oh, that's why. Because I had the volume for myself too low. Thankfully, at least, if, you know, bitrate and stuff goes a little wonky here, that's okay, because, well, this is just Gunpla and chill. So it's not like we're missing vital gameplay. Plus, I put all my VODs up on YouTube anyhow, so you can watch them there, and they're recordings. Like, it's recording right now. And that should be staying at a consistent, you know, quality? I assume? I would hope. I would really hope. If not, what the fuck is the point? I mean, it, you know, saves me from having to download the VODs, which usually take a while for whatever goddamn reason. Yeah, so, yeah, it helps to eliminate a step by recording my own streams. Catches everything you guys see. Yeah, so I'm just going to apologize now for the constant bitrate shifts. Apologies for that. There we go. So, yeah, yesterday, I forgot to say this, we did the upper half of the Zeta. We got the chest, the head, and his two arms. Now we're working on the lower body. So starting with his tootsies, his little feets. We'll see how far the feetsies get. Let's see how far we can get today. If for whatever reason the quality kind of really goes really bad for very long periods of time, I'll just end stream and try and start it up again later. A tad bit later in the day. Not super late though, because, well, I still gotta work, you know, tomorrow morning. But then I'll be off after that, so yeah. I'm so close to my days off. I'm happy. I'm quite happy. It's inventory time, and oh boy, we are all over the place trying to make sure things are, you know, pre-counted before everything else gets its actual big count. It's a pain, I'll tell you that much. But we're managing. Managing fairly well. We did a lot today. I did a lot today. I'm tired a bit. Like, just physically tired. Oh, okay. So the Zeta has no toe action, apparently. Interesting. Wait a minute. Is that where it wanted it? I assume that's where it wanted it. Or not? Come on, Zeta Foot. Wiggle off, wiggle off, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. I don't know how much of that you guys caught with the noise suppression on. Oh, there we go. I had it go too far, so it is supposed to have movement. Yeah, there. Now we got some toe action. Yeah, that's what we want. Now you can actually have a flat foot now. Alright. Okay, that's 1 foot of the Zeta Gundam. Now to do the other one. Just do all the steps I just did again. And oh yeah, something I realized I never did. The first part of this was actually talk about the Zeta Gundam itself. I mean, it wasn't a great day. I wasn't feeling super, you know... I wasn't in the right mindset, so I just kind of forgot about it. So, the Zeta Gundam is a mobile suit that was part of the Zeta project. Yeah, I know, creative name, right? This was Anaheim Electronics' attempt to create a, well, next-generation transformable mobile suit and whatnot. Just throwing whatever ideas they got at it. I mean, it wasn't always a transformable mobile suit they're trying to make. They're just trying to make bigger and better Gundams. Going through a lot of them. Their first attempt at actually making a transformable mobile suit, the Delta Gundam, ended up being a failure. In simulations, it would, well, just after a single transformation, the frame would be so twisted and contorted that it couldn't transform back again. Which isn't exactly great in a combat situation, and, you know, this transformable mobile suit doesn't actually transform. It can do it once, and then it's useless again. So, the transformation was gutted out of that thing, and what was left over was turned into the Hyakushiki. But by that point, the AUG, the group fighting against the Earth Federation, had gotten their hands on the 3 Gundam Mark II prototypes. And their somewhat more revolutionary movable frame, where the armor is over top, where the armor is just kind of placed over top of an internal skeleton, rather than they making just, you know, the limbs and stuff big solid blocks of metal. While that afforded less actual protection overall, it did provide much more mobility. So, using the data from that, as well as some ideas from Camille Badon, who was helping to actually design this thing just kind of as like a side project, the Zeta Gundam was, well, born. A transformable mobile suit, a high-performance transformable mobile suit. Tuned specifically to Camille. Only he could bring out the Zeta's true potential. Part of that being an experimental device on it known as the biosensor. It's something that works just for new types, and the point of it is, with that biosensor active, it allows the pilot to, like, unconsciously do, use the mobile suit a bit better. You're, like, moving it with your brain somewhat. It, like, helps do that a little more subconsciously. So your reaction's a little quicker because your mind is thinking it, so the machine will move for you rather than you having to always have to pull back on the controls. And should you pump enough psychic power into that thing, the biosensor would actually increase the power, speed, and all of that of the Zeta in a pinch for a short time, which that did happen. Camille did manage to make his beam saber, which is normally just the size of a normal sword, into a very long motherfucker, just to hit one person. And then most notably was harnessing the new type ghosts of a lot of dead women. Yes, a lot of the people that died in Zeta Gundam were women. They all decided to empower the Zeta Gundam to allow him to, 1, disable fucking Shirako's mobile suit to keep it steady, and also give him enough fucking ramming power to punch through all of the armor of the O and pin Shirako to the back of his cockpit with it. Hey Nichols, how's it going? That was me. That was a Discord. What do you want, Discord? Oh. Oh, okay. Going fine, just waiting on some dinner. How are you? I am doing better than yesterday. I'm doing a lot better than yesterday. I'm still tired because work was tiring, but that's just how it is for these evening streams. I will just be tired. I'll always be tired. But I am feeling a lot better compared to yesterday. I actually got a bit of excitement in my voice again. I'm actually talking a lot more now. So, marked improvement. Or marked improvement. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that be the Zeta Gundam's feat. Yeah, it just... Yeah, it happened. Yeah. That stuff, really can just kind of get to you, especially when you don't expect it. So now I can get back into my Zen place here to build the rest of this kit, hopefully. I'm in my comfy PJ pants too, so yeah, I just want to be comfy and chillax, as we always do. Oh yeah, continuing on with the Zeta Gundam stuff. After the initial events of Gundam, Zeta Gundam itself, Camille was out of commission, and the Zeta had to, well, itself be repaired. And that's when it changed hands to the protagonist of Double Zeta, Judo Ashita, who used it for a little while, until he let the Zeta take a beam cannon to the face, destroying its entire head. At that point, he was forced to switch into the newly deployed Double Zeta, while the Zeta, at least for the time being, had its head replaced with that of a Zaku 2. making what everyone loves to refer to as the Zeta Zaku. Let me get a picture of that. It's definitely a thing. Let me save that picture, if it'll hurry up. Boom, 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 down. So yeah, very early on into the events of Double Zeta, the Zeta Gundam gets its head blown off, and for a short little while, it's replaced with a Zaku 2 head. A Zaku 2 being a mobile suit from the original series, so this is a very old mobile suit head that they salvaged from a Zaku 2, thrown onto a newer suit. It worked. It looks weird as hell. You got this Gundam with the mono eye head, and it's just green too. So, plus side was, it let the Zeta be back in action for a battle. Downside, it doesn't have the 360 panoramic cockpit like the regular Zeta and all mobile suits at that time do. It only has, like a 180 front-facing view swinging camera of the Zaku's mono eye. So, yeah, you can't see behind you, unless you're physically looking behind you. It cannot transform with that head there, so you lost out on most of its mobility, and yeah. The thing was just, we need a suit out there to contact the Double Zeta, because, Space Tectobabble, we can't actually reach them on comms. So we need someone to physically go there and talk to them. And that was their solution. But after that point, they did get it properly repaired, along with all the other mobile suits, all the Gundam-type suits, like the Hyakushiki and the Gundam Mark II from Zeta Gundam. Those all got repaired and reloaded back on to be used by new pilots. With Zeta Gundam going on, passed on to mostly be used by an actual pilot named Ru Luca, who became a love interest for the Double Zeta's main pilot. After that, it just kind of did its thing, flying around, shooting stuff, till the end of the war, when it suffered enough damage to be KO'd before the final battle. At that point, it was just collected, and according to extra materials, repaired, and then locked away, because everyone feared Gundams at that point. They didn't want anyone to have Gundams, because if they use it, they're gonna be too strong. They're too dangerous. Oh, just some desk guy came in yesterday saying some stuff that got to me. That's what happened yesterday. Where am I looking here? Numbers are blending together here. Doesn't help I'm looking at pure gray. Or gunmetal, whatever you want to call this color. So, because of the success of, well, this Zeta and its track record throughout 2 wars, Anaheim Electronics kept trying to make some kind of mass-produced version of the Zeta Gundam to really kind of try and cash in on it as much as they could, because the Zeta Gundam was a one-off. It was one suit. They weren't really going to make another one, technically. I mean, other materials, yes, they did make a few more that other people used. But it cost a lot of money to make, so they wanted to make a cheaper version. Again, one that they could mass produce and sell a fuck ton of, because capitalism. It always comes back to capitalism. Is that really how this goes? It's loose as fuck. Okay, there we go. So, let's, I'm gonna bring up some of the mass-produced attempts. So, one of the first attempts at it was the, oh so aptly named Mass Production Double Zeta. So yeah, one of their first attempts at this was the Mass Production Double Zeta, which, give me a minute to shrink this image down a little bit. Boom. That was one attempt at making a mass-produced version. It completely omitted the, transformation entirely, lessened the weapons down, simplified the head, no biosensor. It was okay, still cost a lot of money, so... yeah, they scrapped it. They didn't make a lot of them. Their next attempt was the Rigazi. The Rigazi, or otherwise, if you say it in full, the Refined Zeta Gundam. It was yet another attempt to mass-produce the fucking thing, and looks like this. You can see more of the Zeta in this one compared to the last one. The legs are sort of similar. It has similar-ish shoulders and a front, chest portion. This one was more designed to have parts that would be interchangeable and could also be repaired with parts from the mass production suit to the Jagan that was already kind of being rolled out. So they figure, all right, we got our assembly minds making parts for these things anyway. Let's try to make a variant of the Zeta using as many of those as we can to ease maintenance. And it's not too bad of a suit. It doesn't have a proper transformation. It has what is referred to as a back weapons system. That is like a big old backpack thing that kind of gets thrown onto it before it launches out in combat, or it's just like a fighter jet. And then when it wants to go to mobile suit mode, it has to eject the entire back weapon system. There's no way for it to re-equip it in the middle of battle, so once it ejects it, that's basically just, gone. If it gets destroyed, shit, get a new one. If not, have fun retrieving it. Yeah, so it was decent, but not used too readily, unfortunately. And had, at least... Out of Universe has a bit of a curse. For anyone using this thing, they're gonna have a bad time, because 2 people died piloting the Rigazi. One taken out of the cockpit and then thrown into the vacuum of space. The other killed by friendly fire. And then one of the next attempts, and one of the more successful attempts of mass-producing the Zeta Gundam, would be the Rizel. Let me get the picture of that bad boy. Oh god, it's tiny. Tiny picture. Oh well. Blow it up. There. The Rizel. This is yet another attempt to mass produce it. Rizel, in this case, standing for Refined Zeta Escort Leader. It took more cues this time from the Methus, another mobile suit used at the same time as the Zeta, with its literally the same kind of transformation and design setup, but it's supposed to be yet another attempt to mass produce the Zeta. More or less. And it did pretty well. Usually it wasn't made there wasn't too many of them made. Not too many, but it did have a few variants of its own. Shockingly enough, it had a commander variant as well. And is just another transformable high-performance machine. But even with all these attempts to mass produce it, none of them could live up to the legacy that was the Zeta Gundam. None of them could. There you go. You got your little, you got your stuff. Oh yeah, there's also 2 other variants of the Zeta to make it a little easier. I think not as super high-tech or powered. It's like called the Zeta Pluses. Both a space variant and a land variant. And they're basically the Zeta Gundam, but in gray, and but the shield looks more fighter jetty. They're decent, but they also didn't make a lot of them. So they're just kind of used every now and again by whoever just happened to have one. They can't make their entire military full of super prototypes. Xeon tried that, and, well, they lost. They lost the war they were in. Gotta have a good mass-produced unit for everyone else, and then a few prototypes scattered throughout just to see. Is this actually good? Can we make, something, you know, easily mass-produced from it? And yeah, bitrate is still kind of going all over the place. So again, I think people are just kind of going in and out. You see what usually happens. No, we're still fine. Again, this will all be up on YouTube as well, so... This will all be up on YouTube if you want to see this stuff with a little more clarity, or listen to this conversation again. I don't know why you would, though. Just want to hear me talk about the Zeta Gundam using what I kind of remember. You get the same information I just gave you, and more, by reading the wiki. There it goes. And there I go. You guys can't see it on the YouTube side, but I just disconnected. So that's fun. Just gotta give that a minute or two to reconnect. I'll just finish putting this part in here. Ugh. I'm just gonna keep working. I'm not gonna worry too much. Unless it doesn't connect again after another attempt, then I'll actually stop, and see if there's anything I can do, which there probably won't be. Not until later when people go home. And stop going in and out. In and out, in and out, in and out. Just so the recording stays all one recording, I'm not gonna just hit the disconnect and reconnect. There we go. Okay, we're reconnecting. Perfect. Ooh. Where is it? Right here. Whew. Also, our friggin' AC is a little screwy right now. So that's fun. So yeah, that's the fun part right now. Our AC is slightly on the fritz. It's not spreading the cold air around as much as it should be. It's... yeah. And the guy can't come until Friday to recharge the refrigerant. So, yeah, we just gotta kind of deal with it for a little while, which is alright. That just means after this stream, I'm probably just gonna take my damn shirt off. Because I am starting to sweat. Probably got... actually, at this point, I definitely have, at least on Twitch side, like 3 videos, VODs for today, which... ugh. Oh well. At least I'm not combining them anymore. I'm just letting this shit play out right now. Thank God I listened to Oracle and just decided to record everything. Just record the streams. Make it easier on yourself than trying to download and combine VODs. And because this is a building stream, I'm not going to bother with, you know... What's it called? Words escape me. Stopping everything I'm doing until everything comes back. This isn't like gameplay. Hey, we're getting a little more blue into this thing. A little more blue. So now I got the nice challenge right now of try to finish this before we are just a ball of sweat. And to that I say challenge accepted. Fuck, that's loud in my ear. I didn't realize just how loud that was getting. Come on. Go. Okay. Yeah, we're getting there on this thing. Let's see. It's been about 40 minutes and I'm still working on a leg. Nice. Hope that's meant to be bent. So there we go. And there we go. Got a lot going on here with this thing. Sky. Oh, excuse me. Oh, perfect. That's... Oh, dummy me. Oh. Got it. Oh my god. Back to this runner. everywhere today. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. Oh my god. Hopefully... Well, actually, we know what's happening, so... Friday will be nice. It's my day off, and well, the start of my days off, and then one of the... Not one of the guy is going to come to put refrigerant back into our system, so we actually get cold air blowing everywhere. That'll be nice. It'll be nice to have a functional, AC system again. A properly functioning one. It's only cropped up, literally, like, this week. So, yeah. It's not like it's something we put off or anything. No, it just happened very, very recently. Maybe I'll start pouring some drinks with in glasses of ice. Just to keep myself a little cool. Okay, and then this bad boy for the back of his leg. 34, right? Yes. There we go. God, it feels a little loose, but... Okay, we have a leg. Finally, we have a leg. I feel like I'm missing some piece here. Fuck, I am. I got too ahead of myself again, guys. I always do this. Let's see how... Well, you don't definitely back to myself if I'm making mistakes like that again. Yeah, now the fun part. It's get this thing apart. I'm taking the foot off. Oof. That was a little dangerous for me to do it that way, but it worked, regardless. Okay, so this goes over here at the back. The part I missed goes at the front. And now I can close it all. There! It's like your good old buddy Baron knows what he's doing. He doesn't. He's only semi-confident enough to seem like he knows what he's doing. Okay. There, now we actually have the foot. Or leg. Whatever you want to call it.
Yes, we all agree. Baron is an idiot.
Hey, Yusuke. How's it going, buddy? And you redeemed your fact. Alright, give me a second here to do a thing. Get this bad boy somewhat a little more together. Wrong one, but okay. Yeah, unfortunately, with the sound alert one, I cannot refund your points. That just takes them. It eats them up. So, oh well. I am doing much better than I was yesterday. Okay. Alright, fact time. Fact. Huh. Alright, this might be a bit of a cheating one, but, maybe a little too, but I don't care. In Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, once and always, the contingency plan in the case of Robo Rita returning, because the plot of that movie, it was revealed she had showed up, disappeared after killing the Yellow Ranger for like a year, so they had a contingency plan set in motion. They refer to this contingency plan as the Bandora Protocol. Why is it called the Bandora Protocol? Well, because in the Japanese version of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Koryu Sentai Ranger, Rita Repulsa is the witch Bandora. In fact, you can still kind of see that in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when they do close-ups of Rita's palace. It just says Bandora's place. Just lit up in neon. Yeah. So it's just one of those other nods that Power Rangers does to its, you know, its originator and Japanese counterpart. Started Kingdom Hearts 1, it's nice so far, even though the Lock one is shitty. Lock one? What do you mean? Or do you mean, oh, you mean Lock On? Ah, okay, Lock On. I don't find the Lock On to be bad. I find the camera to be bad in that game. Just the camera in general is so awkward to control compared to every other game afterward. That's one of my complaints for Kingdom Hearts 1, is the camera is just so annoying to deal with. Especially on the original PlayStation 2, you had to use the shoulder buttons to control the camera. You didn't use the control stick, the other control stick, to move the camera around. It's like behind Sora now, like slightly upward. It can get some getting used to, but then after that, the lock-on and the camera and all that just get a lot better. Still, Kingdom Hearts 1 is a solid game. Very much a very solid game. Still very different from every other game that came afterward, because it is much more of a platformer. It is so much more of a platformer. Then after that, platforming is like very optional in every other game afterward. And if you're Dream Drop Distance, lol, what's platforming? But going from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 2, you do see a marked improvement in just the controls and everything. It is very nice. It's like, this is legitimately a upgrade. Which is nice. Again, I'm not downing Kingdom Hearts 1. I'm just saying, it's very evident that Kingdom Hearts 2 was a massive improvement. And there goes the bitrate again. And you're down. And you're back. And you're down. And you're back. And you're back. Yes, you're back. And you're... Oh, yeah, you're somewhat there. Again, I'm gonna apologize for that. There's just stuff going on. Could also be the heat outside, buggering things up. So we'll do the best we can. If I have to turn this into a 3-parter, I will turn this into a 3-parter. Where the hell am I? Right here. Now 13 minutes in. I'm going for almost an hour, Yusuke. It's crashed 3 times in total now. Yeah, that's because we had people here going in and out of the house. We were constantly connecting, disconnecting. I'm pretty sure. So that was buggering it up a little bit. Which, whatever, it happens. It's actually always happened. Because again, I'm back onto Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure that day when, the day everything just got really fucking hot upstairs, it may have fried one of my, power line adapters. Like, just enough that if it gets too hot, it just kind of doesn't want to connect to anything anymore. So I'm looking into getting, just a new set. It's like, god fucking damn it. At least we don't have to run the wires for that. We still have all those cables set and ready to go. I just have to get the adapters again. That's all. I'll eventually get them. But Wi-Fi still works for now. I used it majorly, you know, back at my old house. I will continue to use it as much as I can here too, because it is still reliable enough. I've streamed on it for, you know, fucking ever. Hell, I think I did... I think I did my entire subathon stream on Wi-Fi. And it was after that that I decided to get the power line. I cannot remember exactly. Yeah, that I just can't remember exactly. You know, at one point it went wonky. Oh yeah, that was during my actual first true variety week, and then like the next day when I tried to play Darkest Dungeon, it just was not cooperating. So yeah, that was completely on Wi-Fi. That's right, that's right. So, wow, I did an entire 12-hour stream on Wi-Fi. Interesting. I actually did that. 12 and a half. Oh, God. This is a lot of instructions. This is only page 2. I did, for 2 hours, I did page 1 yesterday. Going on an hour now, I'm getting near the end of page 2. After starting at page 2. There's a lot that goes into the Zeta Gundam. A lot. Zeta Gundam is a biggin. Not really. Not that biggin. But there's just a lot going on. Because they also got to engineer the stuff in here for what's going to be the transformation. I mean, it's a lot of it's just almost 100% parts forming, but regardless. They got to make sure they got the posts and ports and all that. That'll connect to all the other things they need it to. I hate doing the chest piece with the joints. The chest wasn't too bad. I mean, there was a lot of layers going into that chest. The legs is always where there's the most kind of going on, especially on Gundam kits. There's always a lot going on with these. Their legs are just wired up with everything. Yeah, there's a disconnect. And back again. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this is getting a bit rough. We're only an hour in. Might end up just making this a 3-parter. Just because of the internet stuff happening. Well, we'll see. There we go. To the other foot. Boom. Now I just start putting it together. Let's not forget that other piece this time. Put that on. Hold on. Yeah, nose. Yeah. course, I knock it over. Okay. Another leg for the Zeta Gundam. God, this has become just a mess of runners on my desk again. Now for the waste. We make the waist, then we get to make the backpack, then we make the weapons, and then we make all the stuff to do, it's transformed Wave Rider mode. Not the way it wants it? That looks right, I guess. Or not. So hard to friggin' see here. Okay, okay, like that. Okay, that works. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get new power line adapters. 100%. But that's for another time. I managed without them before, I can manage without them now. There we go. Oh man. All that just to put in some thrusters on his back skirt. Are you kidding me? 4 thrusters, by the way. It just needed to have 4, didn't it? Oh. Ooh. Oh, you shitting me. He has a thruster in his crotch. Fuck's sakes. Why does the Zeta need a crotch thruster? Your friend 3 choice between Astolfo, Enkidu, and Locusta? Who? Who's the last one? I know who Astolfo and Enkidu are. Did I even do the thruster right? I did not. I don't think I did, at least. Let's try again. Oh no, this isn't the crotch, it's its ass. Of course he has a thruster on his ass. That still doesn't help me, Yusuke. There's a lot of limited servants. There's a lot of limited servants. You gotta be very specific. That is a name I just do not recognize. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea who the hell you're talking about. Fucking. I'm gonna do that. Come on. No, it does not ring a bell, Yusuke. I've said that like how many times now? I don't know who you're talking about. Of course, I drop a part right now. Damn it. Where the hell did it go? And there goes my beds. Christ. Found it. And there it goes again. What the hell is going on? Where's the... Okay, we've almost got the waist. Almost. Okay, we got our waist finally. Finally. It only took a million years. I can put the Zeta together, top and bottom. Oh my god, I hate that so I hate that. I don't like that. Seriously, right out of the box, its leg is loose as shit. Oh, that's bad. You kidding me? Ah, Christ. Well, we got the Zeta mostly done. It just needs his backpack and weapons. Oh, thank Christ, it mostly uses the D runner. And only uses one piece from these guys later, so cool. It's a D right, yes. There we go. You kidding me? Come on, Bitrate. Don't do this to me right now. Oh, come on. Ow. So, hey, Mari. How's it going? If you can even hear me. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, apologies. I'm having so many issues right now. It just keeps disconnecting. But I don't want to... Oh my god, there it goes again. Oh my god. Why now? You were fucking fine yesterday. Oh. Worry about that later. Also, I'm doing a lot better. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, yesterday was just... yeah. Yeah, it really... it just killed my mood. I had no motivation to really want to even do this anymore. And that was right at the frickin' start. But I am a lot better. Now I'm just dealing with an uncooperative internet. But just for me. Because, yeah, fuck me, right? Oh well. Yeah. And honestly, unlike you being able to really kind of tell him off on the spot kind of thing, I just kind of shut down. When stuff like that happens to me, I just shut down. At least it hasn't cut out in a little. Here's hoping to stay. Hopefully, I think this thing has cut out. Going on like over a dozen times now, I think. And hopefully, it's gonna stay this way until I finish this fucker. Hopefully. Please. I want to get this thing done. I want to get rid of the box sitting on my desk. That's just been staring at me. Honestly, I don't blame you. It's stressful as fuck to have someone come in on your chill time just to ruin the mood. Yeah. Yeah, I very much shut down a lot when stuff like that happens. Just in general. Oh yay, my favorite part. Big ass fucking stickers. They couldn't try just a little bit to do color correct, like, you know, color separation? Of course they wouldn't. I'm holding it backwards. I think. You know what I'm looking at right now? Like I was holding it upside down. I was holding it upside down. There we go. Oh, it's difficult sometimes, especially when they're long fuckers like these. That fucking HG Sinanju was a bitch and a half to do. So many long, thin, intricate stickers. Oh, God, that was the worst ever. That was sticker hell. Thankfully, these stickers are barely forgiving. So you can take them off and put them back on a few times before they just fail. At that point, it's like, just paint it. Be right real quick, gotta grab a package before it gets dark. Okie dokie, let's hope that you don't get kidnapped. And there goes the bitrate. Fucking Christ. Okay, come back. Okay, fucking Christ and a bitch. What now? Fucking God. That was old. Yeah, I think just tonight is just not the night. It just doesn't want to cooperate, but fuck it. I am just gonna power through because I am stubborn right now. I want this Zeta done. It's been sitting here since I got back from Anime North. I want it done. It's going to be done. Okay, more sticker time. Is ever so slightly off. Okay. And then the flip side is 4. This thing's far from perfect. I can only force these stickers so much. But I'm trying. Oh well. It is what it is, I guess. If I really wanted to be perfect, I would have painted them. 19 now. Thankfully, I put this stuff up onto YouTube. So, at least if people want to watch the full thing without, you know, randomly disconnects and whatnot and varying quality, it's all there. It'll all be there. I'll wait till she gets back, if she's back in time. If not, I'll just shout it out at the end of stream. Because I can. I'm devilish that way. Okay, that's one. I don't know exactly where these go to, so might as well put these on. Okay, so we have a Zeta Gundam with half of its backpack so far. We're working on the other half. There's still a million stickers. I feel like I didn't use 2 of them where I'm supposed to yet, unless they go on a rifle. They don't go on a rifle. Fuck, I may have missed a spot to put stickers. Shit. I'd have to look back at the instructions afterward. Ah. Oh well, it's stickers. I can do that on my own time. I don't need to spend stream time doing that. I can't wait until just the week is done. Well, my work week is done. I'm nearly there at the end of my work week. Tomorrow is my Friday. Holy fuck, 2 short people trying to get my package out of the locker was not fun. Oh my god. Is your locker just that high? What, they expect people to be 6 feet tall for this shit? I'd be struggling to get something that's 6 feet above me. Kinda. A little. Maybe. Depending on how far back inside the box they put it. I don't know. 5'5", damn it. I totally don't have a height complex. As much as my friend keeps telling me we stand short kings. I think honestly, I guess I also mostly play it up as a joke too at times. But I am just a tad bothered. A tad. All my friends being over 6 feet tall, and then here's me, 5'5". I stand out like a sore thumb. It's my stupid ass Amazon locker shelf thing, so I can be randomly on top or anywhere else. Oh lord. And what? There's like no good step stool there either. So they don't even have a proper step stool. That's a bunch of bullshit, and I would complain. I would go full Karen on their asses. There isn't to usually bring... Oh my god. That is BS. That is such bullshit. So, now that you are here... Oh god, my cap locks is on. Now that you are here, everyone, please check out Lumimari. Wonderful VTuber, absolutely hilarious, plays a wide variety of games, never know what you can expect, and coming this Friday, they're not only holding a community Smash tournament, they are also taking part in a charity event, raising money for good old sick kids so they can play some video games. So please, on Friday, the 23rd, if you can, please check out our stream, and if you're able to, please donate. You're welcome, Mari. I'm your beautiful bitch. Where are we now? Oh yeah, more stickers. Yeah, I was waiting to see if you'd be back before I did this. Speaking of beautiful bitch, which one are we building? We are building the Zeta Gundam. That's the little line art I've got sitting right over here, and we have most of it so far. So far, I don't like his legs. They're really floppy. Very floppy, so that's just a problem. And, of course, the bitrate has to go to shit. Right as I fucking say that. No. They shouldn't. They're just very, very loose. That is an issue. There is a way I can fix that, but it's annoying that I would have to fix it like that. I would essentially have to get, like, either super glue or hairspray or clear nail polish. Put it at the end of the peg. A very thin layer, let it sit and dry, and that would just beef it up enough to have more friction so it doesn't do that. Like, this is awful. Like, this is absolutely awful. But yeah, we're like halfway done this guy right now. I'm building the last half of his backpack, then it's just onto his two weapons. His weapons and his shield. That's also the nose cone of his transforming play mode. Because, of course it has a transforming plane mode. Oh my god. I hate these stickers. But once I'm done with it, it's done. And I don't have to do it again. What is with me and picking the suits that have a million stickers? I swear, when I eventually get the double Zeta kit, it better not have a million fucking stickers. Okay. Alright, now question, how the fuck do I get the wing out of here? How the fuck do I get the wing out of there? Do I just press on an edge? Or do I gotta fish it out? Because, like, I think I gotta fish it out. feel like now you said that there's gonna be like a shit ton of stickers. That would be my luck, and I dropped my file. Ow. Okay, I'm not worrying about trying to get the rest of that wing out because somehow that's just embedded in there. I don't fucking... Whatever. I'll worry about it later. I'm not going to transform this thing on stream. Are you kidding me? That's just like, alright, here's the whole model. Let me take it apart and parts form it. No thank you. I probably have the Zeta's head just going to sit in a corner, because I can almost guarantee it. This thing has the most impossible, physically impossible transformation ever. No model kit has ever been able to accurately do it. They either do the Wave Rider well, or they do the mobile suit well. They can't do both. Something has to suck in the end. Or they just go the parts forming route, and then you just have a million extra pieces. Go. Brief. Oh, that's it. Okay. Okay. There we go. That's the Zeta Gundam with its full backpack. I am not taking the wings out because the one is embedded somehow. But I can lift that. Yeah, I don't know. It's like a maneuvering vernier or some bullshit, even though it only goes up and down. I don't know. These things don't even move like that. They only move side to side, which... What's the point of these things moving, like, turning in like that when they're fucking wings? And then there's just this bullshit. It's like, yeah, it's a little thruster thing. I don't know. You almost got 1 million on its legs and in its ass. Now on to the good stuff. The weapons. Which will only take a few million stickers to do. Right, starting right up is going to... Oh my... Are you kidding me? No. No, no. Oh my god, there's more stickers onto this stupid backpack. Are you shitting me right now? I can't even move on to the weapons. There's still more fucking stickers. Always need thrusters in the ass. Yeah, he's got 4 on his outer ass cheek and then 1 in his asshole. This could have been parts. They could have parts separated this and not made it fucking stickers. Whatever. Okay, that leg should not be bending like that. That just looks so bad. Oh no, the other side have stickers as well. Fuck. Oh, I'm not happy with this damn thing. So many. God forsaken stickers. And most of it's for this stupid backpack. Okay, I'm pulling these off so I can get the other stickers on them. Come on. There. It clipped his wings. Hope he's happy. I mean, probably not, but who cares? You're in space. You don't need wings in space. You don't need legs in space. Unless all your thrusters are in your legs, then you do need legs in space. But then you can blame the engineers for putting all your necessary equipment in legs. Though it's hard to blame the engineer if you're dead. God, that looks awful. Whatever. I'm just trying to get them on at this point. Okay, any more stickers before I continue on? Yes. Fuck. There, finally. Now. Now I can start the weapons. That only took 1,000,000 years. Finally. Where are you? It's gotta be all the way over here, right? What kind of weapons? A very long rifle that could also have a blade at the end of its rifle end, so it could be go shooty shoot, and then he just kind of holds it, and it's like a javelin. Then he also has a big giant cannon that can also produce just a blade out the end, so he has an even bigger fucking javelin. And then he's got 2 regular swords, and then his shield. Yeah, 2 different guns, 2 blades, and then just whatever the hell else he's got with him. Which is actually some arm-mounted grenade launchers. Or, sorry, not arm mounted, wrist mounted. Just hold my wrist out. Boom. And then also in anime, he's got psychic cheating bullshit.
Discovery, go and throttle up. Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
And I guess just the suit itself could be a weapon, because they killed the bad guy of the season it debuted in by literally ramming him with it. Just straight up ramming him. Rammed into his suit, and then pushed that suit into his ship, and then the nose cone broke through the cockpit, hit the guy in the chest, and pinned him to the other end of the wall. And these things are huge, so that was a very big, giant, fast-moving hunk of metal pinning him to the wall. Out of context, I thought it was some sci-fi porn plot. Well, I mean, it does end with someone's mind being broken. So, yeah, you could say. But no, Zeta is very depressing. Its ending is very, very depressing. Almost all of the named cast is dead, and our main character literally has brain damage now. What a way to end the series there, Tamino. Oh yeah, they did not spare. They spared very few people in Zeta Gundam. A lot of that, though, can be contributed to the writer and creator of the series going through his first bout of depression. And I think I snipped off the wrong one. Yeah, one of the later series he wrote had even more named characters dying. And also a scene of women in bikinis with jetpacks firing at a mobile suit with bazookas. And then they get completely disintegrated when it starts moving its beam saber around. They just get instantly vaporized the minute it gets close to them. That's also fucked up. Why were they in bikinis? To throw off the pilot, who was actually technically a child? So they're trying to use the power of boobs to distract him, and they ended up just, you know, having all of their, literally all trace of their existence being wiped out in an instant. No one is safe. No one is safe in Gundam. In the original timeline, the main timeline, the Universal Century, if you have any kind of love interest, either one or both of you are going to die horribly, and the other will be left with severe trauma because of it. No. Okay, that's a different one, thank God. For a minute there, I thought there'd be more. Yeah. It's also Japan, so that's all you can say there. Yeah. Just kind of, that's all you can really say at that point. It's Japan. It was Japan in, like, the 80s. Granted, I mean, things are still kind of a little... oof, nowadays. But... Japan itself is getting better, though, with stuff like that. They did finally, They did actually finally, bring up the age of consent across the entire country. And even redefined what, grape is, minus the G. That's more in line with every other country's, definition of it. I guess theirs was just ambiguous enough that I supposedly people could potentially get away with it. I don't know the specifics. I don't live there. I haven't actually looked that much into it. I just saw the headline that that's one of two things they did. Up to the age of consent and redefined what that means. Redefined what a certain R word means. So they're making steps. They're making progress. Yeah, it's Japan really does sum it up a lot. Yeah. Also, yeah, tiny little rifle, right? Just gotta get a little excited, and it gets a few more inches. And I'm doing this for the hell of it. Which also works as if you want to just do a cool shot of it firing the gun. Just take the beam saber blade, put it in the end. Now I either have it firing it, or I can kind of fold that up, and now it's just schwa schwa, big old sword, or I just chuck it. That's cool. I like that. Zeta Gundam's cool that way. Schwa schwa. How the fuck's it? Oh, is there a part? Ah, fuck, I missed a part. Damn it. I always do. Alright, let's see if I can do this with taking out minimal pieces. Please need an emote that says that. I mean, I could. I could get a schwa schwa emote somehow. If only I knew someone that makes emotes that I could commission. Wink wink. Golly gee, I wonder who. It'll just be a forever mystery. I gotta do that window open. Yeah, they are open, Mari. I probably will, maybe either after this coming paycheck, the end of this week, or, what the hell is it? Or the one in 2 weeks after, probably. Totally. I have slots open. What the heck does the react button do next to the follow button? It's supposed to be, it's like, oh, something happened here at that point in the stream, click on that button to briefly say, it made me have this kind of reaction, and somehow that's supposed to help the streamer out? I don't think most people really used it, or even know it's even there. I would be honored to be your schwa. Yeah, I'll see what my paycheck is like, Friday? And if I think I'm comfy enough to do it, I'll probably, fill out your thing. This is just weird. It's like, yeah, you can store the rifle right there on his arm. That isn't conspicuous at all. It's just sitting there that high above him. I kind of know. I know why it's there. It's for its fucking transformed form. It could still have all of its weapons. They'll just be mounted underneath. I also have to think, what exactly would the schwa schwa be? Would it just be the words schwa? If it's just the word schwa, then alright. Or do I want something more with it? Now I'm gonna be thinking about this until Friday. Right, now for the big gun. This big blue gun. It's taking so long to do. My goodness. At least it's like the end. The end is nigh. Oh yeah, we're gonna finish this thing tonight. I mean, I basically have the weapons, and then it'll just be whatever's left over for if I want to make it into its transformed state. Which I think is mostly just a base for pieces to sit on. So I might not even do that part on stream, just because that's just like, alright, here's the little extra bits. I can do that on my own time. I want to get the main dude done. Which includes his big fuck-off cannon here. I'm also actually in the mood to keep going too, unlike last night. Okay, I did already cut out his barrel. Oh god. That's a tight hole. That's what he said. Good lord, there's still more. There's a handle. Gotta have a million handles on this thing. Give it the most beautiful and tight hole. Not gonna be that way with you around for much longer. Someone's the big, the big PP queen, king, everything in between. wants it that way. It will at least be beautiful still. Indeed. Okay, so that's just how the handles can fold in fully. Let go. Yeah, once I get the shield done, which is going to be after this guy, I am calling it there for sure. I'm not going to do the rest of it on stream. I'm also really fucking hot right now. I need to get a cold drink. Which will probably just be a can of Coke I pour into a glass with ice. Because that's me. I like my Coca-Cola. Yeah, always the best. Cannot go wrong with a cold drink, especially on summer, like a summer day. Okay. There's his big fuck-off cannon. And just like the last one, it can get a little bigger with some encouragement. And again, just like the last one, it can have it as like it's shooting, or I'ma fight you with it, schwa schwa, and then chuck. Yeah, for now on, I'm just gonna say schwa schwa for any time I swing something around. I swear to fuck, if you can okay, he can't mount this thing on his other arm. I was about to say, if you could mount this fucker on his other arm, that would be ridiculous, because then we've got that going on. But I mean, just... damn! Regular rifle? Fuck off cannon. Why is it so big? Just why? Zeta already has a big enough beam rifle. Why does it need a fucking cannon twice as big? Okay, now it wants me to cut out where the beam sabers are. He's compensating. Well, it is piloted by a man named Camille. Camille's a girl's name. Actual plot point in the series. Literally episode 1. Someone says that while he's in earshot, and he goes fucking ballistic. Literally jumping through security and military officials to punch the shit out of somebody. All just to say Camille's a man's name. Okay, what am I gonna do for the shield now? Because that's the last thing I'm gonna do here. Not gonna lie, I didn't know the mechs were piloted. Yep, they are. That red flap right here, that's the cockpit that opens up. He sits inside its chest. Most of the mobile suits in Gundam, the cockpit's in the chest. Very, very rarely the cockpit's in the head. It's because, well, the head is usually a place where everyone's gonna want to shoot anyway. So let's not put it there, and also the head is just where all the cameras and sensors and shit usually are. But just because a mobile suit has its head knocked off doesn't mean the pilot's blind. They do have backup cameras. Just in case. They won't be as effective in combat, but it'll get them by. They won't die immediately. There we go. That's 2 runners that are fully empty now, thank God. Come on, Shield. I need to finish you off, bitch. Oh my God, and of course you have stickers. Ugh, of course you got fucking stickers. I can never get away from the stickers. And they're tiny-ass thin ones. Even better. Alright, which side's 13 on? 13's on the other side. Yeah, we can never escape these things. And then there are the kits that'll come with stickers, or you can buy them separately to add just markings to them. Like, if this was a real piece of military hardware, here's all the spots where they'll have, like, caution written and things like that. And tiny little technical details like you'd see on an actual, like, fighter plane. Personally, I think that's too much and it clutters up the design of just the models and suits in general. I prefer them, you know, more like this and not with just a whole bunch of little tiny things on them. It just gets it's too much for me. And also, I don't want to put that shit on. I don't want to take the time, because then they're really tiny, and they're usually what's referred to as a water slide decal. As in, you cut it out off of the sheet, you stick it in water for a little bit, and then you use your tiny little tweezers to place it on, put it down really softly, let it dry, and it just dries and sticks to the part forever. Water slides are the best looking in general when they're put on, just because there's no outline of an actual sticker. If it's got like a clear base around some kind of design, it looks like it was actually, you know, painted onto the plastic itself. It's very neat. I do like the concept, but I don't want to take the time to do it. And no kit I have ever had has... Gosh, that's a lie. One kit has water slide decals. And that's the Akatsuki I have. I just haven't bothered to try to do them. Okay, what am I missing here? Oh, okay, I just add this big red sticker. Yeah, it is definitely a lot of work, but in the end, it does pay off. It will look that much better. But, I mean, I'm satisfied with my kits, how I do them. And that's just kind of my goal at the end of the day. What the flying mother of fuck? Oh my god. I'm here to just be happy with it for, you know, myself. Not to, impress people online kind of thing, or everybody else, or do competitions and stuff like that, which there are competitions for building these things. Generally, you're doing customs, usually. Sometimes it's just the best you can do straight build with some extra detail of this everyone doing the same kit. Like, see what you can do with it. Oh god, that went so fucking cockeyed. But that's just not me. I am what's referred to as a snap fit builder. As it comes in the box, that's what I do. I don't really do anything super fancy with it. Don't add any more, don't paint, I'm just add a box snap fit. That's it. And I'm satisfied. The most I've done to kind of beef some of these things up a little bit is to take my black panel lining marker and maybe fill in little details here and there. That helps make them look a little better. Usually it's around the face, just if they have the mouth vents. Just little mouth vents, like, alright, can I fill those in a bit? Around the Vulcans in their heads, fill those in. Tiny little stuff like that. It's just... that, like, just enhances it just a little bit more. Zeta doesn't have mouth vents. It's a Gundam that doesn't have them. That's why it's a very distinct and different suit. Especially compared to the two previous Gundams that came before it. I'm actually going to make this bigger to show you what I mean. Like, there's no mouth vents on that face at all. It's also very angular and angry looking. Like, this thing looks like it wants to kill you. Which it will. It's also the first Gundam to have a double V-fin horn on its head, with the yellow there. The original Gundam in the Mark II just had the single. This guy was first to have the double. But I mean, it makes sense for it to be a more angry-looking suit, because the pilot itself is an angry boy. A very, very angry boy. He's usually yelling about something. Huh, I can actually choose two different kinds of things to put on the Zeta's forearms, apparently. I can either put the shield on, or I can put this giant thingamabobber on it? I don't know. Like, is that just supposed to make it look more full or something? I mean, okay, I got two of them, so... I guess if I just want those holes covered, if I don't have the shield and the gun sitting in those places, that's all I can think of. So I'll probably just put it on his one arm at least. If I can line it up. They're not there in the line art, at least I don't think they are. I mean, I don't know if you can kind of see it. The one side has the big blue thing on it, the other side doesn't. Just something else. But I'm not going to put the other one on because I'm putting the shield there. Which I need 19 to get that little peg. And let me put a rifle in his hand at least. Okay, at least it's a solid hold for the rifle in his hand. It's just his legs that are really goddamn loose. So there we go. The Zeta Gundam. All snapped together. He turn his hand and his whole arm so he can bend it. And I just made his whole hand come off. Bravo me. There we go. Zeta Gundam in all of its floppy glory. Its weird, big-ass shield that's also a nose cone. It's okay, that hand is holding him back. I think I still have the picture. In the sequel season to Zeta, when they were still using this guy, its entire head got blown off, and they had to do a quick replacement job just so they can get a message out to someone else in the field, because they couldn't. And yeah, there's the Zeta for you. There's the Zeta Zaku. They replaced the head with a Mook suit's head. Can't transform. It loses half the vision you'd normally get in the cockpit, but it gets the job done. There's even something here in the instructions telling you can replicate that. It literally has it in here. Literally right there. You can replace it with a Zaku 2 head, just to replicate that one episode where it had a Zaku's head. I don't have a green Zaku 2, I only have a red one. I only have Char, so it wouldn't work as well. It has to be a green head. But I love that they made it so the thing holding onto his holding his head in place is the same size as the one that holds the Zaku 2's head. Okay, so beyond that, everything else here is just getting the parts together for its transformation, which I'm not going to bother doing because that'll just go a little longer, and I don't want to transform it right now because that'll just take more time. So I'm going to call the Zeta Gundam done. Hallelujah. It is done. I'll transform it on my own and post pictures eventually of it. And then transform it back into this because I'm probably never gonna want it in Wave Rider form. Because, I'm sorry, I don't want a giant flying triangle. Now, let me kind of move everything out of the way here so I can get my everything back to normal and I can end off. Is that empty? No. Yeah, the rest of this I'll work on afterward, after I get something nice and cool to drink. Heck yeah, schwa schwa. Hold on. I gotta do the schwa right. Schwa schwa. Schwa schwa. This thing is fucking bigger than he is. Like, come on. Why do you need something like this? And yeah, we're still on that view. Give me a second here. I only have one camera. So I have to do it like this every time. Okay. Yeah, I'm tired. Just because of work, but whatever, is what it is. Zeta Gundam complete. Other than the legs being loose pieces of shit, I'm satisfied. I finally have the last member of the first Gundam team. Now I just gotta get the double Zeta, so I have the full second Gundam team. Eventually I'll post pictures of the actual Gundam teams all together, because that's just cool. Alright, what do I have on the docket for tomorrow? Oh yeah, Knights of the Old Republic. We'll actually do Knights of the Old Republic tomorrow. For sure, I'm not gonna cancel it this time. Again. We'll actually do some Knights of the Old Republic. To see if you guys are gonna make me an asshole to everyone or not. Will you? Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? Find out tomorrow at about 6-ish. So, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for, watching, commenting, and lurking. I appreciate it a lot. Once again... I did it again. Please check out Lumimari. She's absolutely amazing streamer. And again, this Friday, having a community Smash tournament and charity event, raising money for kids and for hospitalized children so they can have some fun and play some games themselves. So please, if you can, drop by, and if you are able, see if you can donate a dollar or two here or there if you can. It'd be much appreciated. You're very welcome, Mari. I know it's illegal, but it's my stream, so it's legal here. Anyhow, thank you, everyone. I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Yeah, you gotta hate the law, but you also gotta love it when it works in your favor. Alright, hope everyone has a great night, and I'll see you next time.